'Tis another day, 'tis another dollar. Welcome along. Today I'm off to train, get this, hairdressers and beauty technicians. I know. It's not about that, it's about social media, it's about people, it's about communication. And if I blow my own trumpet, that's what I do best. Hopefully. Well, I'm hired to do it, so I've been blagging it for 3 years, if not. Off to Exeter, down to Fab Wholesale. I'll try and do some videoing there, if people don't mind. What's happened? You've all got statues now. So I said I was going to just put the camera on, and now everybody's sat down and they're posing for the camera. They've been a fantastic audience, though. Thank you very much for coming, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Go and get your hair cut at all their salons.
Okay, guys, I think it's good spray. If you don't want to be in it for whatever reason, then that's also.
I'm terrible at photos. Unless I have to pose, can't you stand?
All I'm going to do is breathe in.
Breathe in, yeah.
Great.
Right. Thanks very much, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks to Matt. Just to let you know, by the way.
Pleasure. Well, even if I do say so myself, I enjoyed that, and I think the feedback, they've all had to do feedback forms as well, but I think the feedback we got from the course generally seems pretty positive. I'm having to film at an angle because I've got it on a stand. There we go. Is that better? I prefer an angle. So yeah, just finishing up here. This is Fab Wholesale. Grant runs the business. Grant has become a client of mine. I run training sessions. So he has a wholesale hair and beauty product business, and I come and run social media training for hairdressers and beauticians. So yeah, really good course. Really enjoyed it. Great, because it's quite small, sort of 7 or 8 of us, so everybody's able to ask questions. I can answer those specifically, and I think the thing that probably made everybody really happy was the biscuits. You can't beat a bourbon, can you? You're on camera. This is Grant. He runs Fab Wholesale, and Grant invited me along today to do a social media training session for mainly hairdressers, wasn't it? Although a little bit of beauty in there.
Hairdressers,
as well.
beauticians, and potential future salon owners.
Yeah, I really want to thank you, basically, for giving me the opportunity. A lot of people took my business card away as well, so you know there's potential for future business. But I also want to big you up and say, listen, if you're in the hair and beauty industry, based right here in Exeter, you cover the whole of the southwest. In fact, you probably cover the whole of the country, don't you?
Yeah, we do in different formats for sure.
What sort of stuff is the popular stuff that people can get from you?
We have some key brands in our business, which are Milkshake and Kuna. The business is based on the fact that I'm a bit of a dinosaur and I'm a bit prehistoric, a bit of an old-fashioned background, and I believe that if a client goes into a salon, they should be able to buy salon-only products. And it's a big statement that we're making as a business, because we don't want to deal with brands necessarily that are sell their wares online. And I know that may be a bit dated in today's modern society, but I think the professional hairdresser is the only person that should be recommending product, feel, touch of hair, and I don't think you can get that if you're buying a product online.
Fair enough. He's the man to come to if you need hair and beauty products. Great.
Okay, I just want to thank, before he puts his thumbs up in front of my face, I want to thank Matt as well, because we've worked with him over the last year. As I've described myself, I am a bit prehistoric. This guy's done a lot for us from a social media point of view, my understanding of how it fits within a business environment. And if anybody needed their head turned, it was probably me. And he just does it in a nice, simple, basic way, which is easy to understand, even for a dinosaur like me.
Biggest compliment you can pay me is by saying I deliver it in a nice, simple, easy way. Grant, you weren't into this at all, but what Grant realises is that the benefit to his business, and hopefully that's what I can help people do. Anyway, it's not about advertising me. He's also a nice bloke as well. So yeah, he likes ecstasy too. You were there last night, weren't you?
Yeah.
You going
It wasn't a good night. Yeah, no, I think I'll go Saturday, because I don't think they can play that ineffectively twice on the spin.
It's going Saturday because we're playing Morecambe and they're towards the bottom, and we think we should probably win that one.
We know we should.
Which means we're going to lose. Well, zipping through time a little bit. Last time I spoke to you, I was at Fab Wholesale. It is now 5 o'clock, and I've spent the afternoon at my desk. Now, though, I'm heading off down to Sidmouth, to the Donkey Sanctuary, where there is a presentation and a small award ceremony which is being held by the Area of Outstanding Natural Beauty in East Devon. They're clients of mine, they're friends of mine, they've invited me along, and I'm looking forward to the evening. Yeah, going to get smartened up, head down there, try and do some filming down there. We were promised lots and lots of rain this afternoon. It doesn't look too bad out there at the moment, actually. So it should be okay. Quite an interesting day today, and I've had fun, which I like to try and do on a very regular basis, daily if I can help it. But today has been particularly fun. So what I can't say, particularly and regularly, I can't say them. Anyway, I'm digressing. See you at the Donkey Sanctuary, hopefully. This DPD vehicle is reversing. Into another van by the look of things. Right, it's very late at night, as you can probably appreciate from the curtains being drawn. But I've just got back from the Donkey Sanctuary, where the East Devon Area of Outstanding Natural Beauty, AONB for short, we're holding an event. The Donkey Sanctuary is going through a transformation at the moment, and they've got a massive new restaurant area, and we had it in there. Food, I've got to tell you, the food was fantastic. Really top class grub, so really enjoyed that. Fascinating talks. I had to actually take some notes. First of all, there's a talk from the new CEO. I say new CEO. He's been the CEO for about 18 months at the Donkey Sanctuary. Really interested to hear that story of how it all got going and how it's going forward in strength to strength. But then we heard a great story from a guy called Harry Barton. Now, Harry is the CEO of the Devon Wildlife Trust. A passionate man about that organisation. Gave a great talk. And he said a couple of things that are brilliant. And I actually took notes of them whilst he was talking about it. I was talking to my friend Trudy, who was sat next to me. She went, I'm going to take a note of that. And then every time he said something funny, she said, take a note of that too. They've got a couple of things they use. And there was this thing about loosening up the soil. And they call it the shakerator, which is basically a tool they drag behind a tractor. Clearly it has a professional name, but he likes to call it the shakerator. Bearing in mind, this is the CEO of the Devon Wildlife Trust, but I love him for saying that. Then they had something called the beaver deceiver, which is basically a small piece of piping which takes the water level down, so it stops flooding the farmers' fields, but the beaver doesn't know that the water level is dropping, so it's called a beaver deceiver. Brilliant. And finally, he was asked a question. And it was a bit of a silly question from a senior gentleman in the audience, and he came in with a reply which was flippant but also answered the questions that was asked. And the reply was basically, I'm sorry, but we can't teach bats to fly. I can't give you the whole context of it, but it was very funny. So yeah, a great evening. Congratulations to the Woodbury Community Orchard, who won the Ackland Award. Well done, you guys. Well deserved. Congratulations to them. Bringing back wassailing to Woodbury. Oh yes. Right, enough for me. I've really got to try and get some sleep sometime soon and edit this up. But yeah, brilliant evening. Thank you, AONB of East Devon, for inviting me along. And I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Goodbye.